Hello. um, this is okay. So I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I'm finally taking a leap of faith in doing that today. So I'm gonna be filming. This is like my first. It's not my first video that I've put on YouTube, but it's my first like, oh, like this is like me. This is who I am, and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Um. Okay, so my name is Jada. My YouTube name is Amira's Reflections. And so I'm using like this platform, I guess, to reflect on a lot of like my life and a lot of like what I like go through as a 27-year-old, just like living life. There are certain tidbits about me that I really want to, talk about as far as like my life goes. Um yeah, so let's get into it. I'm 27 years old, and currently my life is like, what the hell? And the main reason why is because I'm diagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. So, a lot of my like stories, a lot of my like reflections on my life will be in the lens of me being diagnosed bipolar 1. And it's something that I'm still like navigating throughout my life right now. But honestly, like, what else am I gonna do? I'm diagnosed. It is what it is. So you're gonna hear a lot about that. Um, the next thing is that I'm a spiritual girly. If you look at my past videos, I'm not gonna necessarily take them down. I'm gonna keep them up. I do tarot. I'm an astrologer. I call myself an astrologer. I don't care. I'm an astrologer. I've been doing astrology since I was like 15 years old. I've read tarot since 19, 20 years. I would say 20 years old. So since I was in college, I got really deep into ancestral practices. Um, when I was like in my 20s. So and I'm still in the thick of spirituality, honestly. One of the things that I do, I guess, call myself is a shaman, and I will go deeper into like what that is because not many people know what that is, especially in our Western world. And I really want to talk about like a lot about that stuff because it really shapes a lot of my life and a lot of it shapes a lot of my life and like what I go through on my day-to-day basis. You would, you know, it's honestly, it's a little wild, and I have stories galore of me doing a soul searching journey of like who I am and like what I have come to be and blah blah blah. That's really what spirituality is for me. It's just like searching for who I am in this really weird world that we live in right now. More things you should know about me is that I am first and foremost very much humanitarian. I'm very much for equity and equality across all identities, races, whatever. I used to be what they call the social justice warrior back in high school, and I didn't really care because it's like I think people should not be like, I don't think people should be like terrible people to other people just because of who they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think that's really stupid. If I'm being completely honest with you, it's nonsensical to me. So, sometimes it may seem like I have very black and white thinking, but at the same time, it's like I am a black and indigenous, bisexual, bipolar disorder. Um, like I have most of the isms within me, like as far as like what can affect me. So I'm gonna stand up for what's right, regardless of anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um, I wanted to make this 10 minutes, but I don't know what really else to say. So I'm going to cap it off here, but I will have more things to say, like, eventually. I talk a lot on my TikTok. I'm starting to be a little bit more. I live near a train, sorry. I will talk about that. Anyways, um, I. Oh, and I live near a pool, so it's a whole thing. But anyways, I will talk more just about like my life, and I don't know. Maybe we'll do more readings too. Like I want to do. I want to have like a. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this page, but all I do know is that I want to start my YouTube journey. I've always wanted to do YouTube since I was a kid, so I was like, this is like me like putting myself out there. And I don't think I'm gonna edit this either because I don't really know how to do editing yet. But so yeah, I think I'm gonna stop rambling. But if you have made it this far, please stay. Like by all means, like I'm gonna try to do a bit more with YouTube, and I don't know, we'll see. Okay, thank you so much for listening if you made it this far. And yeah, all right,